Welcome to our video essays on The Last Samurai and its profound connections to the concept of stimulus diffusion. This captivating film not only captivates us with the intense story but also delves into the transformations powers of cultural influences. Join us as we explore the dynamic world of The Last Samurai and uncover its reflections of the theory of stimulus diffusion. Directed by Edward Zwick, The Last Samurai transports us to 19th century Japan during a period of rapid modernizations and encroachment of Western ideals. We follow the journey of Captain Nathan Algren, which is played by Tom Cruise, a disillusioned American Civil War veteran who unexpectedly finds himself immersed in the captivating world of samurai culture. The Last Samurai, released in 2003 and directed by Edward Zwick, is a historical drama film that explored the themes of cultural exchange and stimulus diffusions in the context of late 19th century in Japan. Cultural exchange. The movie depicts a significant cultural exchange between the Western world, represented by the United States, and feudal Japan, which was a secluded and a traditional society at the time. The story revolves around Captain Nathan Algren, played by Tom Cruise, a disillusioned American Civil War a veteran who is hired by the Japan government to train their newly formed Imperial Army in modern warfare methods. The Japan Emperor's advisors believe that adapting Western military tactics is essential of the country to defend itself against internal and external threat, especially from samurai warriors who resist the, the changing times. As Captain Alfred spent time with the samurai, particularly Katsumoto, he begins to understand and respect their way of life, honor code, and connections to nature through his cultural exchange. Both Algren and Katsumoto learn from each other values, experience, and traditions, leading to personal transformations and mutual respect. Captain Aldrin, captained by Katsumoto during the encounter on a forest, and as the only person who is alive after the attack and kill his brother, Katsumoto advised the group to captive Captain Algren. After captivations, they bring Captain Algren to their places and they live in there. Now we go to stimulus diffusion. The film also showcases stimulus diffusions, which is the process of spreading ideas, technologies, or cultural elements from one society to another. In this case, the stimulus diffusions occurs in the form of military tactics and technology from the Western influence Japan traditions various cultures. Captain Algren introduces modern military strategies, firearms, and disciplines to the samurai, significantly improving their effectiveness in battles against the imperial army. As a result, samurai gain a newfound appreciation for some respect of Western innovations. However, they also strive to maintain the unique identity and maintain their traditional values, creating creating cultural fusions rather than complete assimilation. While the movie emphasizes cultural exchange and stimulus diffusion, it is also portrays the complexities and conflicts that arise when two vastly different societies come into contact. The clash between the traditional samurai and the rapidly modernizing Japan is cultural theme in the film. This story arises questions about the impact of outside influence and indigenous cultural and challenges of preserving one's heritage in the face of challenge. In summary, The Last Samurai offers a thought-provoking portrayal or cultural exchange in stimulus diffusion, showcases the profound effect that these interactions can be have on individuals and societies as they navigate through a time of significant transformation and globalization. Before we delve deeper in the film narrative, let's familiarize ourselves with the concept of stimulus diffusion. Coined by cultural geographer H. R. Clarke in 1950s, stimulus diffusion refers to the spread of cultural traits from one society to another. To a direct and indirect means, the cultural exchange of often leads to the adoptions and transformations of the imported cultural within the receiving society. The Last Samurai portrays the clash between traditional Japanese culture and burgeoning Western influences. Captain Algren initially viewing the samurai as a threat because progressively enamored with their ways of life. As he immerses himself in their customs, values, and martial arts, he experiences a profound transformation that challenges his own preconceptions of honors, loyalty, and courage. Captain Algren's journey embodies this essence of stimulus diffusion through his adaptations to the samurai cultures. He brings back elements of their traditions to the Western world, challenges prevailing nations, and positively influence those around him. This adaptation influenced by his exposures to the samurai sparks profound transformation both within himself and among others. The Last Samurai beautifully illustrates the positive effect of stimulus diffusions. The cultural exchange between Captain Algren and the samurai created samurai learning experiences that shaped their perceptions and fosters personal growth for all involved. As traditional and samurai values influenced Captain Algren, he in turn imparted his own experiences and challenged the limited mindset of the Western world. As a conclusion, The Last Samurai showcases the immense powers of cultural exchange and the stimulus diffusion. It highlights the importance of embracing diversity, recognize the valuable contributions different cultures can make, and the transformative impact such as interactions can have on individual and societies. By sharing their traditions and embracing newfound perspective, both the giver and the receivers undergo profound changes, fostering a richer and more harmonious world. In Last Samurai, in the Samurai movie, we learn that even if your perceptions is at the opposite sides of your enemy, it can be twisted easily if you are in their shoes. Remember, Captain Algren captured by the samurais and live in their places. So they knew and they learn the way the way of life of the samurai, and they respect the samurais also and adapted the way of life of being a samurai. Thank you for joining us in these explorations of the Last Samurai in its remarkable connections to stimulus diffusion. We hope this video has shed light on the cultural exchange portrayed in the film and emphasized the significance of valuing and embracing diverse perspectives. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe to our channels for more thought provoking analysis. Thank you.